Cyberbullying is said to be the repeated and intentional use of technology, where computers and cell phones are used to inflict harm, to harass, to tease, to say hurtful things to another person, to make them feel bad. And it is a growing problem, especially with our children and our adolescent population. It has been made public knowledge how people who have experienced cyberbullying eventually take their own lives, while on the other hand, others have resorted to taking the lives of others. Miss Keba Henry, 18 years old of Glasgow Housing Scheme, is delegate number 2 of the I'm a Big Deal Miss Burbies pageant. Her platform is cyberbullying. Today, she assembled youth and community leaders to educate and inform persons on the various forms of bullying, its social and mental impact on its victims, and urge persons to cease and desist from intimidating, threatening, or harassing their fellow man. While the law protects victims and specifies punishment for committing such offenses, Ms. Henry's objective with this platform is to prevent bullying from occurring by empowering her fellow man to live in love and unity, as opposed to the hate that generates cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is real, and Ms. Henry wants the community and our youths to be well aware of its impacts and consequences, to use information technology not to harm, but to impact positively.
Well, you all may be wondering, what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is using the internet to harass, embarrass, or post demeaning pictures or videos about someone else. We do this on a daily basis. We go on social media and we just say whatever we think we want to say, or say whatever comes to mind about someone else, especially if you don't like that person. And I'm here to tell you that it's not right, it's also a crime to do it.
Let's start at the beginning. What is bullying? That's where we came from. Bullying happens when there is an imbalance of power, when there's somebody who has either more strength or more mouth than another person, purposely repeats, says, and does hurtful things to someone. Bullying can occur one-on-one or in a group of people and can take the physical form, verbal, or social bullying, for example, spreading rumors. Cyberbullying involves the use of communication technology such as the internet, social networking, sites like Facebook, websites, email, text messaging, and instant messaging to repeatedly intimidate or harass others, sending mean or threatening emails or text messages, posting embarrassing photos of someone online, creating a website to make fun of others, pretending to be someone by using their name, tricking someone into revealing personal or embarrassing information and sending it to others. It may seem that cyberbullying only occurs one time when you post that message to hurt someone, but it sticks with them 24 hours a day. It's on their mind. They meditate on it. Why is this person so mean to me? Why am I feeling so angry? Why am I feeling so depressed with myself? It may lead to so many other social issues like suicide, depression. You know what I'm talking about. Some of us even go through it now. I'm here to tell you that there is a solution. Together with the police force, we would make a report there, and we would take it from there. Depends on how serious it is. It will either go to the magistrate's court or the high court. In the magistrate's court, cyberbullying is, on the summary conviction, that's in the magistrate's court, the fine is $5 million. And imprisonment, you can get imprisonment up to 3 years. Magistrate's court. $5 million and imprisonment to 3 years. And if it goes on indictment, it's $10 million and imprisonment up to 5 years. This particular offense, I want to read it for you. In the Cyber Act, Section 19, Section 19 says, a person commits an offense if the person with intent to compel another person to do any act which the other person is not legally bound to do, or to abstain from doing any act which the other person has the legal right to do, uses a computer system to publish or transmit computer data that intimidates the other person, threatens the other person to use violence to him or a member of his family or to injure his property. A person commits an offense if he uses a computer to publish or transmit computer data that is obscene, vulgar, profane, lewd, indecent, with intent to humiliate, harass, or cause substantial emotional distress to another person, or to repeatedly send to another person computer data that is obscene, vulgar, profane, lewd, indecent, and with intent to humiliate or harass the other person to the detriment of the person's health, emotional well-being, self-esteem, and reputation. A person also commits an offense if the person uses a computer system to disseminate any information, statement, or image, knowing the same to be false, causes damage to the reputation of another person, or subjects another person to public ridicule, contempt, hatred, or embarrassment. And I'll give you an example of this. Okay, probably you took out a picture of your girlfriend naked or boyfriend naked. Kind of give you permission, but does that give you the right to post it on Facebook? It does not give you the right. You cannot do that without the person's consent. And look at the material. It's vulgar. So that person would have some kind of solution to their issue in court, but that's not definite. So my solution is prevention. Society needs to come together. A lot of children are being exposed to cyberbullying. So adults, people in the neighborhood, it takes a village. If you see a child is being bothered by something, or sometimes you might not even know, but that's why we talk to our children to see what's bothering them. You talk it out, and they might eventually tell you, oh, I'm being harassed by somebody, and it's making me very sad and depressed. That's where I want the solution to come in, before it reaches to the court, before it reaches to the law, because it gets messy, and then it's hard to prove the evidence, because look what we're dealing with. It's computer systems. You can't always locate the source. You can't always locate the culprit. So I'm definitely focusing on prevention and talking to our youths to prevent cyberbullying.
So, as she said, why cyberbullying? Why? Stop using the internet to hear out whatever you want to tell somebody else. We need to use our internet, use our phones, our computer to promote positivity, to promote and build and empower our society, our females, our males, our teenagers, the little ones coming up. We need to lead by example.